Hi, hello. Hello everyone. Then previous classes we discuss what are spherical mirrors, types of spherical mirrors, concave mirror and the convex mirror, and some points, some definitions regarding to concave mirror and the convex mirror. So before going to the topic, rules for obtaining images by concave mirror. So previous class we know how to know the focus and the focal length of concave mirror, but this is regarding to the convex mirror. This is regarding to the convex mirror. If the light rays are incident like this, light rays are incident like this, they reflect. So this is the non-reflecting surface. So in case of convex mirror, the center of the curvature is behind the mirror. So here if we draw some normals like this, we draw some normals. For example, if we draw normals, all the normals are meet like this. All the normals are meet like this. So the reflected ray. So here virtual rays we have to take it. So I will discuss why and why. Because of the convex mirror is the diverging surfaces, and the relation between the center of curvature and focal length. What is center of curvature? The distance between center of curvature and the pole. The distance between center of curvature and the pole. And what is the focal length? The distance between pole and the focus. The distance between pole and the focus is the focal length. So this is the relationship F equal to R by 2. F equal to R by 2. So the focal length is half of its center of curvature, half of its radius of curvature of the mirror. So focal length is half of the radius of curvature of the mirror. Then coming to rules for obtaining images by concave mirror. Rules are obtaining by concave image formed by the concave mirror. Image formed by concave mirror. So the image is formed the point where at least two reflected rays are converged or diverged. At least two reflected rays are converged at any point or diverged from any point. At that point, the images appear. To know the formation of the image, let us know some rules for understanding the formation of image by a concave mirror. So rule 1. Rule 1 is a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis. What happened? A ray of light is passing. Parallel to the principal. If the light rays are parallel to the principal axis, what happened if the rays are reflected? So consider a concave mirror. This is the principal axis and pole, center of curvature and focus. So here we have taken only one light ray. For two we have taken. So this is the light ray which is parallel to the principal axis, and this is the another light ray which is parallel to the principal axis. Right. What happened if the parallel to the light ray is parallel to the principal axis? After reflection, the light ray is passed through focus. The light ray is passed through focus. One light is enough. Light is enough. Right. So a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis of concave mirror passes through focus. This. So if the light rays are parallel to the principal axis, after reflection they passes through focus. Then rule. A ray of light passing to the center of curvature. A ray of light passing through center of the curvature. A ray of light passing through center of curvature, what happens? So a concave mirror is a principal axis, focus and consider the center. So we know that light travels in all directions. So if the light ray is passed through center of curvature, what will happen? After reflection, it come back the same. Reflected back along the same path. Center of curvature, what will happen? Reflected the same path, reflected back along the same path, reflected back along the same path, So if a ray of light passing through the center of curvature, after it reflected back along the same path. This is the rule 2. Then coming to the rule 3. Rule 3. If the light ray is passing through focus, passes through focus, what will happen? If a light ray is passing through focus or principal focus, what happens? So a concave mirror, here we are discussing only by concave mirror. We will discuss later about a convex mirror. A concave mirror, principal axis, pole, if it is considered the focus, and this is the center of curvature. If the light ray is passing through focus, the light ray is incident and the focus passing through focus, what will happen? After reflection, it reflected parallelly to the principal axis. If the light ray passes through the focus, after reflection, it reflected parallel to the principal axis. principal axis. Then rule 4. Then the rule 4. What happened? If the light ray is incident on the pole, right? Ray of light incident at the pole. If the light ray incident at the pole, let us see what happens. So the concave mirror, principal axis, pole axis, then this is the focus and center of curvature. If the light ray is incident at the pole, if the light ray is incident on the pole, what will happen? It reflected by making some angle with the principal axis. Reflected back, making back, making some angle with principal axis. So angle I, okay, this is the angle of, then here the principal axis, here the principal axis acts as a normal. So these are the rules. To understand image formed by a concave mirror. The first one is a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis. If the ray of light incident on the concave mirror, the rays are parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, they passes through the focus. The second one, a ray of light is passing through center of curvature. So it reflected back along the same path. Then coming to the rule 3, if the light ray passing to the focus after reflection reflected parallel to the principal axis. Then the rule 4, if the light ray incident at the pole, it reflected back, making some angle with the principal axis. Here the principal axis acts as a normal. So these are the rules for understanding the formation of or obtaining images by concave mirror. So these are the rules, very important. These are very important. So now let us discuss formation of images formed by a concave mirror. By following these rules. So we place the object at different places. Then at which places the image of an object is formed. So formation of different types of images and their characteristics. So I hope the rules obtained by images by the concave mirror. Next, formation of different types of images by a concave mirror. Images formed by a concave by a concave mirror. Images are formed by a concave mirror. By following the rules, let us understand formation of images by a plane mirror. Formation of images by a plane mirror. So here 6 positions of the object is there. 6 position of the object. So first one, if the object placed between pole and the focus. The first object between pole and focus. So what happened if the object placed between pole and focus? You know what is pole and what is a focus, right? So let us now understand. For understanding this formation of images by a concave mirror, at least we require